Hello students, welcome to our YouTube channel, The Agri Researcher. In this session, I have to go discuss about history of entomology. First of all, what is history? History means you study about the ancient things, whatever it is. Yeah. Next, why it is needed? It is needed to how the evolution changes from modern, from ancient to here. It is the detailed study about the from ancient to how evolution changes from there to here. That's why it is required. Then come to insect. When you remember about insect, what's come to your mind? Insect means it has 3 pairs of legs, 2 pairs of wings, like that. Next, one by one you have to see insect. When it is came, insect it came around 350 to 500 million years ago. It is very important. 500 million years ago. Insect में in this insect whether harmful insects also is there, and beneficial insects also is there. Beneficial insects in the sense sericulture and apiculture, like that, silkworm, like that. And next come to, so you have to see one by one chronological order how the model changes from ancient to there. Let's move to the next part. In 1758, beginning of the modern era, means insect started. In this era, Carl Linnaeus, he published a book in 10th edition. It is consist of 28 system of nature. It consists of 28 species of different insects are there. And next come to first entomologist, who is J.C. Fabricius. He extensively studied on Indian insects. He classified the insects into 13 orders based on the mouth parts. It is very important point in the sense by exam point of view. And next come to 1767 and 1779. J.G. Koenig, he is one more scientist from Denmark. He is a friend of Carl Linnaeus and J.C. Fabricius. And Carl Linnaeus students, J.G. Koenig, he also studied and classified the insects and then named also. Carl Linnaeus, he's because of his remembering his name, one red cotton bug, his name only given as a scientific name. And next come to 1782, Dr. Kerr, is published one special account on the lac insect. And next come to 1785, Asiatic Society of Bengal was started in Calcutta, and then it is also important, Calcutta. Next, 1791 in Dr. J. Anderson, cochineal scale insects also. It is also very important point. And then 1799, Horsfield, he wrote a monograph on catalog of the lac insect. It is in 2 volumes, 1857 and 1858 to 59. It is also very important point, remember. And then in 1800, Buchanan, cultivation of lac in India and sericulture in some southern part of India. Next, move to continue part. 1800, one more scientist will come, Edward Denovan. He's write a epitome on natural history of insects. It is remember very easily. Here, see, no is there. No means nahi in Hindi. It is easily remember as a natural. NA means a natural history of insect, like that. Easily remembering. Like one more in 1875, Indian Museum. It is established in Calcutta. Here and one more is there, Asiatic Society of Bengal. Without confusing, many students are here only. It is 1785. It is 1875. These two are confusing. Very carefully read while reading. And one more 1883, Bombay Natural History Society will come. And next in 1883, one more is the 1883 and 1892. These are very important points because fauna of British India only it is given by W.T. Blandford. One more is there, entomological part of the fauna of British India. It is called as fauna of India only. It is in 4 volumes. Next, in 1893, Rothney scientist, he described about the ants, how the white ants it is removed by red ants, how it is explained in this volume. And next, 1901, the Leonele D. Naisville, he is the first entomologist to the government of India. And next, 1903, Maxwell Lefroy, he succeeded the Maxwell Lefroy succeeded the Leonele as a first entomologist to the government of India. And next, in 1905, establishment of Imperial Agriculture Research Institute at Pusa, Bihar. Now let's move to the next part. In 1906 and 1990, it is very important. These two are Maxwell Lefroy. Both are written by Maxwell Lefroy. This Indian insect first and Indian insect life. How to remember this? First IIF and IL. First how you study about the pest. Then you go to the life cycle of the pest. That likewise you remember first pest and then their life cycle. IIP and IL. Don't confuse here. It is 1906. After the years 1909. These two are very important. And next move to the 1912. It is a Plant Quarantine Act is come. And then 1914 DIPA Act. It is very important point. DIPA Act, Destructive Insect Pest Act. It is the exam point of view. Remember this. And one more is come 1914. T.B. Fletcher is the first government entomologist of Madras state. He is a writer one book also called that is called Some South Indian Insect. How it remember? Madras it is Madras means Chennai. It is already a South Indian state. It is easily remember as a South Indian insect. He is already Madras state only. That's why like remember you easily remember like that. And one more is there 1914 Indian Forest Insect of Economic Importance, published one book. It is published by a book called scientist name E.P. Stubbing. How it is remember? Forest, whenever you see the forest means stubble. When forest is there na, stubbles is there. Like that you remember a scientist name Stubbing. And next IFRI. IFR also stubble means stubbling. Forest geologist. And then in 1916, Natural History section of Indian Museum was formed as a Zoological Survey of India. Its headquarters is Calcutta. It is also very important point of view. And next move to 1921 and 1925. These are more very important points. In 1921, Cotton Committee, Indian Settled Cotton Committee is established to investigate the pest of cotton pests in 1921. And then in 1925, ILRI, Indian Lac Research Institute. It is headquarters is Ranchi, Jharkhand. It is also very important point. Move to the next part. In 1934, M. Singh Prithvi succeeded the Fletcher as a imperial entomologist. Next, it is very important point. 1938, Entomological Society of India. Here, who is the first president of Entomological Society of India? You will maybe ask, who is first president and why vice president? Who is there? That like that. First president is Afzal Hussain and vice president two are there. One is M. Singh Prithvi and one more is Ramakrishna Iyer. This society also published one book is called Indian Journal of Entomology. And next in 1939 Locust Warning Organization. This is very confusing. It is a locust warning organization. This is desert locust in by Y.R. Rao. It is how to remember. Rao means very dry area, like that you have to remember. Desert means also dry area, like that you have to remember Y.R. Rao. And then in 1940 Ramakrishna Iyer, he write one monograph on Handbook of Economic Entomology. It is also very important point of view in the exam in the sense. Next we come to 1941 CFC Beeson. He is a scientist and ecology and control of forest insects of India and neighboring countries. One more is there. It is a very important point. In 1946 DPPQ is already you know Directorate of Plant Protection and Quarantine System, like that. DPPQ is headquarters is Faridabad, Haryana. It is very important point. Most of the time asks in the exam. This I already told. Desert locust of India monograph given by Y.R. Rao. And in 1963 textbook of agricultural entomology is given by M. Singh Prithvi. And then next come to 1968 in Dr. Mani. He is general entomology one book will write. How it is remember? Generally people like the money, like that you remember. General entomology by money, like that you remember. In 1968 one more is come. Insecticide Act will come. Insecticide is enacted in 1968 and it is the rules comes in 1st January 1971. It is very important point. Very confusing questions when is enacted, when it is come into force. Very important. Enacted in 1968 and come into rules in 1971. It is very important. And next come to 1969. Prasad. He talk about it is remember like that IPC. What is IPC? Insect pest crops. It is Prasad always talk about the Indian Penal Code, like that you remember. Prasad's Indian insect pest crops, like that you remember like this. And then next come to 1969. He write one monograph on Thysanoptera, Indian Thysanoptera, it is given by Dr. Anant Krishnan. It is also very important point, important in the exam in the sense. This all about is our history of entomology, and in the next session I will come with the insect body in complete detail. How is this session? I hope you understand very well. Continue watching this video. We are giving more information about this everything, and please subscribe, share, and thank you.